Good morning, guys. Damn not. I need to wash my PJs because I'm out of clean pajamas, which is why I'm wearing this dress. Yeah, the second day in a row. I'm like, I'm not playing. Someone said, don't feel like you have to force content. Like, it's okay, don't worry when I'm doing it. It was very sweet, thank you. But for a lazy person like myself, unless you force yourself to do something, you're just not gonna do it. Allah, YouTube is a tiny bit harder, especially if I'm just making እንደዚህ ቁጭ ብሎ ማውራት content, because it's a little harder than posting for TikTok ማለት ነው, because it's like mic ማድረግ, setup ማስተካከል, lighting. It can't just be like this, you know what I mean? You have to put in a little bit of effort, and now I don't want to do that. I'm like, oh my god, it's so much work. I don't want to do that. So I have to force myself as a level dress, so I can at least do something, so I can get something done. Yeah. So don't feel bad for me. I deserve this. I deserve to like get it together and just do it. Cause I don't want my eyelash. Yeah, bro, I'll be struggling. Is it ወደ ታች ወርዶ ምናምን አሉኝ። ወደ ታች መውረዱ አልታየኝም። አላቅም ማለት ብዙ ስለማልሰራ አላቅም፣ ግን ስተኛ አይ በጣም አሸዋለሁ ከላይ እና ለዛም ሊሆን ይችላል. It looks like it fell because I keep pressing it ከላይ, and you're supposed to just comb it and comb it and comb it. Like being a female. The females ብለዋል. ትናንትና I washed my hair. It does not look good. I washed and cut my hair. I cut my hair because እንትን ብሎ ነበረ. The freeze ማድረግ ነገር አቁሞ ነበር. አሁንም it's not the same. It doesn't freeze. My hair freeze ያደርጋል my hair. So like because of all the ቀለም መቀባting, literally በሁለት ዓመት በማይሞላ ጊዜ ነው 3 የተቀባሁት. So my hair is like, ምንድን ነው ሀሳብሽ? Do you hate me? Do you think I'm ugly? Like, what's going on? And I'm like, I don't hate you, but I do feel like you need to figure it out. And I am so happy with this color. I knew, ከቀለም ያለው ጸጉራችሁ ማለት ነው ራሱ ኖርማሊ ጸጉራችሁ ባለበት ራሱ ብሎንድ መቀባት is tough, but ቀለም ነክቶት የሚያውቅ ከሆነ ወይንም ሌላ ከለር ካለው ወይንም ሂና ካለው ደግሞ it's even harder. So my hair ጭንቅላቴ ላይ እስካሁን ጸጉር መኖሩ ራሱ ተአምር ነው. So Brooke did his thing. Thank you, Brooke. Bleach ስታረጉት there's a whole thing, but my hair is okay. Then I just had to cut ጫፉን off. And የሚያሳዝናችሁ, I was thinking about በስርዓት እንደዚህ መቆረጥ አስቤ ነበር። አሁንም ኦልሬዲ ጸጉሬ እዚህ ጋር ነው የሚሆነው፣ መቼም እዚህ ጋር ብትሆን ነው ያን ያህል የተለየ ነገር የለውም። ግን በስርዓት የተቆረጠ ስታይል like I cut my hair ማድረግ ፈልጌ ከዛ በኋላ so itchy. ከዛ በኋላ እንትን ሆነብኝ። ምን ሰራ ነበር? ከዛ በኋላ ሳራ የምታውቋት ከሆነ ሳራ ቲክቶክ ላይ ያለችው, she was like, ጸጉር መቁረጥ it's so hard, ስትታጠቡት ነው መክበዱ የሚታወቃችሁ. and I was like, shit, look at me. የሚያዝ ጸጉር እያለኝ እንኳን እንዴት ነው የምሆነው? my momም እንዳትቆረጪ ወይ ዊጉን ገዝተሽ ሞክሪው ምናምን እያለችኝ ነበር. like she was like, ምን እንደምታረጊው ግራ ይገባሻል. I'm like, በቃ ልቸገር፣ ትንሽ ጊዜ ነው የምቸገረው። let me መቸጋገር mother. ከዛ what happens, life goes on. it's not like አልሞት ጸጉር ያጥሮ ማረጋው ስለጠፋኝና እባክሽ አታስቸግሪኝ እያልኩ እናቴን I was being a headache. But now I'm like, should I, you guys, what do you think? Should I cut my hair? Let me know in the comments. Yes, Asu, cut your hair. ምትሉኝ ከሆነ I will cut my hair. I will do whatever you tell me to do. I had to move to get this. It's Pixie Beautify Beautify, but like beautify, but then instead of just EYE ነው ያለው. Brightening eye patches. Look at my eyes. I have a little bit of a dark circle moment going on because መቼ ዕለት ነው we went out. It was my friend's birthday, no? We were like, you know what? You only live once. Let's go out. እግዚአብሔር ያሳያችሁ it was on a Saturday ማለት አሸንዳ የነበረበት ቀን ማለት ነው ከዛ I forgot myself anyway so መጀመሪያ የት ሄድን መሰላችሁ እንትን ሄድን we had drinks at Haile Mojitos kaza after we had not even a lot we just had another drink each because it was packed and we wanted to go somewhere else nagar kaza we went to I don't know should I name names I have no idea we went to this club Bole ያመቼም ከቦሌ ውጪ ምንም ነገር የለም አዲስ አበባ ውስጥ so we went to this club ቦሌ አካባቢ the way that they were treating people bro you would think ገብታችሁ እናንተ እዛ ገብታችሁ እነሱ ከፍለውላችሁ መጣጡ በነፃ አለ ማለት like እንዴት ነው የነፃ የእርዳታ ኮንሰርት እንኳን ቢባል ሰውን እንደዚህ ትሪት ማድረግ makes no sense like what do you mean they were pushing people I mean I understand ብዙ ሰው ነበረ እነሱ they were saying already ሙሉ ነው ላይ so like መግባት አይቻልም ነገር ነው ግን መግባት አይቻልም እሺ ከዛ they were like this they were pushing people so Rina Beauty ሞክሪ ብለው ልከውልኝ I haven't made a post on TikTok but I'm just gonna try it see like it's nice it smells like chocolate እና ደግሞ ትንሽ pigmented ነው ታቆር ያደርግ you know ቡኒ ነገር ነው anyways ከዛ they were literally ማለት ነው ሰው እንደዚህ እየገፈታሩ ምናምን can you imagine ወጥቼ whatever I don't know how much drinks are to be honest with you but like ወጥቶ ስንት ብር ከፍሎ ሰው ለሚጠጣው እንዴት ነው የምታመናጭቁትና የምትገፈታትሩት and then the thing about it you know what they could have done that would have made things very simple literally if they have guards elevator ጋር የሆነ አንድ ሰው ወይ እንግዲህ አላቅም ስንት ሰው ሊያስፈልግ እንደሚችል ከዛ ደግሞ ደረጃው ጋር አንድ ሰው ወይ እንግዲህ ሁለት ሰው አላቅም አርገው በቃ ሞልቷል መግባት አይቻልም ያለ ሰው መመለስ እንዴት ከባድ ነገር ሆኖባቸው መገፈታተርና ፊዚካል እንትን ላይ እንደደረሱ አላቅም I was like what are they going to give us what are we what are the most eligible bachelors in the city there what do you mean you want to push me and then I have to go upstairs sneak in people were like sneaking in but here's the thing the guards ምናምን ላይ እንትን ማለት ይከብዳል because people are annoying you know አይሆንም ሲባሉ they're like but I can sneak in አይነት ነገር ወይ like ሳይኝ ሮጬ ሊድ እንደዛ ምናምን ያደረጉ ሰዎች በደረጃ ምናምን ሲወጡ ነበር እንግዲህ ሁሉ ለመጨፈርና ለመጠጣት ነው መድኃኒዓለም ያሳያችሁ I was there too but I was just there for like this is my first time going out in like a long time I'm not saying that no judgment been there done that but one thing I've never been there and done that is have people push me gonna I'm like okay peace and love be unto you I am out I don't have time for this it was crazy and then እንዴት ላስረዳችሁ I think there was a video my friend might have a video if I get it I'll put it then I won't never mind it's too much work yeah it feels like too much work but if I find it I'll put it in and now because I wanted to ላይ like እንግዲህ ሙሉን the basement is full of people trying to get in like that was the only place in the city maybe ሌሎቹ ተዘግቶ ይሆናል one of our friends said other places are closed ለዛ ነው people are here but like go home buy a drink make cocktails have fun with your friends truly the club scene is not what it used to be people just sit around and watch each other and I've noticed that there's much less clothing than it used to be it's like nobody wears anything and you're like aren't you cold though I guess not and not like a fight kind of broke out and I was like okay we're leaving we're not I'm not about to be on the news because I was out here being stupid you know what I mean so we left and we went to like የሆነ ሌላ place it was nice we had a good time I mean at the end of the day እንደዚህ አይነት ነገር እንደኔ ማለት ነው unless you're someone like who's really starved for attention starved is not a good word but unless you're someone who really wants attention ከሌሎች ሰዎች it's just አብረዋችሁ ሄዱት ጓደኞቻችሁ ምናምን ናቸው that make whatever experience you're having fun or boring you know what I mean so like we have a good time just having dinner we have a good time every ተሰብስበን playing games or whatever. So it was really not that serious. So we left, but then I got home very, very early in the morning. And then I sat and I worked the whole of Sunday. You don't understand. I'm so proud of myself. I was like, I am going to do this because I made a choice on Saturday and there are consequences on Sunday and I will deal with those consequences. Coffee, where are you, my friend? So yeah, it was not that bad actually. I was surprised. I was very proud of myself. But then literally I went to bed. I woke up so sad. I washed up, took a shower and then I went back to bed, woke up because it was exhausting. Anyways, that's why my dark circles are more prominent now. When I was working in one of my I get this comment alfo on TikTok like what happened to your dark circles? And what happened to my dark circles is that I stopped working for assholes. Because I think the most important thing is andanya waha. And when I drink a lot of water, because I don't rest. If you are not stressed out, if you get enough rest, if you get enough rest and if you are not like worried about something or stressed out or anxious, but also kind of because mine has been around ከድሮ ጀምሮ ግን የባሰው ስራ ከጀመርኩ በኋላ ነው truly እስከማውቀው ድረስ. Life came at me and my eyes panicked and they said, darkness, here we come. So yeah, that's why I'm just putting this on. Yeah, spatula. Brightening. I want to have lelouch eye creams, but then people say that it's not good for you. So you know what it is? I think the best thing you can do for all your flaws as a human being and especially as a woman is accept them. Do you feel kind of ugly sometimes? It is what it is. It's okay. We're all kind of ugly sometimes. I feel like ያው በብዛት ሴቶች ላይ ነው ይሄ አፕላይ የሚያደርገው እንደ ሰው እሺም በለው አንዳንዴ ላናምር እንደምንችል አክሰፕት ማድረግ ማለት ነው ህይወታችንን በጣም የሚያቀለው ይመስለኛል. በቃ sometimes you wake up and you don't look good. Your hair doesn't look good. My hair rarely looks good, so I feel like this applies to me. But በቃ ሁሌ ማማር የለም. You know what I mean? It's okay ደግሞ በቃ ታስጠላላችሁ ዛሬ እና ምን ይሁን? You know what I mean? You're still the same person. Your insides are beautiful. Your heart is beautiful. You're a good person. You deserve good things. You just don't look aesthetically pleasing today. And that's fine. You know what I mean? ሁሌ ማማር የለም. እኔ is this getting worse? I look bad majority of the time I'm outside. But I'm like, I guess this is what we look like today. So, yeah. And if we just accepted that some days we're ugly, I think life would be so much more beautiful. You know what I mean? You're ugly, but you're still a child of God. And he thinks you're great. It's okay. ምክንያቱም እየደረደርኩ ሊሆን ይችላል ለራሴ ለመድረክረክ እንዲያመቸኝ ግን for real, like, it's okay not to look good all the time. You know what I mean? Nah, yeah. What's up with you guys? Wagwan. Tlantina, we were going to film Kaadiga, but stuff happened and we didn't. I think we're going to film today. Kaza hopefully Friday when I'm Saturday upload aragalloing. Yeah. Tlantina, someone said talk about our childhood traumas? Not childhood traumas. Leo. Give me 1 second, yeah? Okay. Okay, ያላየኋቸው ሌሎች ኮሜንቶች ነበሩ. Sorry. You want to talk to... Oh, I want you to talk about our shared childhood trauma as the Habesha community that we normalize and how it is affecting us us as functioning adults, especially communicating our feelings, is so hard and we have so much to unlearn. I think that'd be an interesting topic. I wanted to make a whole, like, የራሱን የቻለ video, but then I don't really have much to say on the topic, so I could just add it here. I think ችግሩ ምን እንደሆነ ታውቃላችሁ? When people have kids, they don't think about these parts of raising children. የኛ ወላጆች ጊዜው ድሮ ነበረ, you know what I mean? At least አንድ ነገር ነው. But even now, I feel like people just have kids and they think ማብላት ማጠጣት ማልበስ ማስተማር is enough. But እኛ ራሳችን አሁን እኔ ልጆች ቢኖሩኝ I don't know how to regulate my own emotions, you know what I mean? I don't know how to be a normal functioning adult who is good at communicating her emotions and feelings and needs. I'm like, ለምንድን ነው ሁሉም ሰው እየሰራ ያለው ነገር ያውቃል። ለምንድን ነው እኔ እንደዚህ ነው የምፈልገው ብዬ መናገር ያለብኝ? Because you know what you're doing is what I think. But then, is that fair? It's not fair, because you have to be able to say እንደዚህ ነው የምፈልገው. I want this from you. ይሄን ነገር ማረጋችሁ I made me feel this type of way. But you know, that's not how we grew up. ተናገሪ ደግሞ መልስ ሰጪኛለሽ ምናምን እየተባልን ስላደግን maybe we're not good at communicating. One thing, again, I don't know, I'm not an expert at this, I'm just speaking about my life and my experience, my own views. One thing that I'm still trying to learn and get better at is, and I feel like ከድሮ I'm much better now. When we were growing up ማለት ነው, if you cry immediately እያስለቀሳችሁ ያለው ነገር it becomes invalid አይነት, you know what I mean? Like አሁን if I say ለምንድነው እንደዚህ ያልተደረገልኝ ብዬ ማለቅስ ከሆነ ማልቀሴ ያ ነገር ማስፈለጉን ያጠፋዋል አይነት, you know what I mean? አሁን if I say I wanted this lip gloss, an example, people get it together. ለምንድነው ያልተገዛልኝ ይሄ ብዬ ካለቀስኩኝ ይሄ ነገር ማስፈለጉ ወይንም because my lips are dry ወይንም because my friends have it or whatever my reason for crying is, it kind of invalidates that want, that need, or your reasoning gala. And now, I mean, it's not a bad thing. I think my parents did the best that they could, and they did an amazing job, truly. But my dad, ልጆች እያለን ስናለቅስ በጣም ነበር የሚቀልድብን. He's like, እስኪ ጮክ ማለት ትችያለሽ? እስኪ let me hear it. Can you be louder? So like you don't want to cry, አንደኛ because you feel like you're showing weakness, and መቀለጃ ላለመሆን, ከዛ ሲቀጥል ደግሞ መቀለጃ ላለመሆን, ከዛ ደግሞ in my mind it somehow it makes me feel like, okay, so if you cry you're just weak. You know what I mean? And ከሆነ ጊዜ በኋላ I try ይሄ ማለት እንዴት ነው መሰላችሁ? በፊት it wasn't just about crying selfies. It was about crying for myself as well. I hated that I cry. But then, of course, I did it because I'm only human after all. Didn't ነበር ዘፈኑ? But anyway, so I did cry in the privacy of my own home. I didn't even like to cry. ትምህርት ቤት ምናምን, I just was like, ፊቴ ቲማቲም ይመስልና I try not to. But now that I'm an adult and it's my job to be the kind of person that I want to be, I try to be more in touch with my emotions. You know, I'm like she said, you have to unlearn these thought patterns and behavioral patterns that you have በራሳችን. And በጣም ብዙ ነገር እርዱኝ ብሎ መጠየቅ ራሱ እንደ like we think of it as a weakness. I like to do almost everything by myself because it's not that I think I'm like the strongest person ever ምናምን በሚል ራሱ ሳይሆን ሰውን ጠይቃችሁ ሳያረግላችሁ ሲቀር እንደሚያስጠላ ነገር ምንም የለም ማለት like ሳያረግላችሁ ሲቀር አልችልም ራሱ እኮ አይደለም ወይ ቆይ በኋላ ትችያለሽ ምናምን ነገር ራሱ for me I'm like disappointed done ባልጠይቅ ኖሮ I could why did I have to ask you? And now I'm disappointed in you. I'm disappointed in myself. I'm mad that I asked and you said no, but then I have to be cool and be like, oh, it's okay, don't even worry about it. So I don't like asking for things, but I am getting better at it. And then, you know, you just meet people who make it easy for you to be who you are, even though it's hard. አይነት ነገር So I guess I don't know if it's something that you truly want to work on ከሆነ እድሜ በኋላ ወላጆቼን ወይንም አስተዳደጋችን ምናምን ብለን blame ማድረግ is not gonna that doesn't make any sense because you're an adult, you know, everything is in your control ከዚህ በኋላ yes መጀመሪያ ብንማረው እና ቤተሰቦቻችን ቢያሳዩን ነገሮች ቀላል ሊሆኑ ይችላሉ ከሰው ጋር መኖር ራሱ ይሄ አላ like መብታችሁን ማስከበር boundary set ማድረግ ምናምን ነገሮች ራሱ of course ቤተሰብ መጀመሪያ ቢያስተምረን it would have been easy but now as full grown adults we can't say እነሱ አስተማሩንም so like you know you have to figure out a way to get that done on your own there's like a million እንትኖች አላ a million things available on the internet that help you unlearn the things that you want to unlearn. So, doing things on my own and being as independent as possible is not something that I want to change. So I don't really work on it. But other things, you know, yeah, whatever ጉድለት አለ ወይንም ክፍተት አለ in my life ብላችሁ የምታስቡትን ነገር it's never too late. Unless you're dead, it's never too late to be better. It's never too late to work on yourself. It's never too late to, you know, be who you want to be. Yeah. Anyways, what I'm going to buy salata and timatim የለኝም and maybe some fruit. Mango season አለፈ. I'm so sad. እዚህ queens አለ queens everywhere fruit season ሲሆን የሆነ ያመጣሉ አሁን ብርቱካን ነው ታራው I'm not a big fan of ብርቱካን በዛ ላይ የነሱ ብርቱካን ደግሞ መጥፎ አይደለም ግን የሆነ ጊዜ ያለው የሚገርም የሚያመጡበት አሁን ያለው is just hard ልጣጩ ጠንካራ ሆኖ ከዛ በኋላ ውስጥ ያለው ያስብላል አንዳንዴና I'm like why am I eating this I don't want it so I'm not a big fan of oranges in general so no orange maybe I'll buy a papaya or a pineapple we'll see because I just want like maybe a cauliflower salad አቃጠል እና ቲማቲም እና ቃሪያ እና ዝንጅብል Jesus አስቤዛ ነው በሉኛ ማረጋው oh my god this all just added up to like 500 ብር minimum very minimum 500 ብር very maximum 1000 ብር just for me just one person me I eat alone in this house I have to pay this much ብሏል what do you mean so yeah I think ይበቃዋል እንትኑ ገና ነው ግን what time is it 3 ሰዓት ሊሆን ነው 3 ሰዓት so I could just wait and come back and put on my sunscreen with you guys okay ሁሌም መርሳት የሌለባችሁ ነገር አይኔ ውስጥ የገባ ነገር ሳይኖር አይቀርም I am bothered ስላችሁ ትላንትና ቲክቶክ ላይ I posted with this እጅ ላይ ባረገው ይሻላል ትላንትና on TikTok I posted this video it's AI literally AI kiss me ምናምን ይላል ፊልተር ነው እና people are like ሁሉም አይደሉም obviously some people are in the comments like oh my god ሻሹ እንዴት ፈረንጅ መረጥሽ እኔ ማላሻችሁም 4-5 ነው ሞከርኩት like realistic የሆነ ነገር እስካገኝ ድረስ realistic የሆነ ሪዛልት እስኪሰጠኝ ድረስ ታግዬ ነው የመጣልኝ so mission accomplished I'm glad ጉልበቴ እንዲ ውሃ በልቶት አልቀረም ግን let me tell you the hopefully ማንም ሰው እስከዚህ ድረስ አያየውም and I can just have this out there also not be shamed alla a TikTok video that I fell for was you know those ring camera አይነት videos የሆነች ጊዜ አሁን በቅርብ like maybe 2 ሳምንት በፊት የነበሩት ወይ 3 ሳምንት ወይ 1 ወር እንግዲህ not the rabbits jumping on the trampoline y'all I saw a video of a cat and a bear coming, and then the cat's on the bear's back, and then he drops her off at home. And then Denton is like, Kalai, they're like, oh, I bet the drinks were good or whatever. I bet they had a great night. So now and I was like, I don't know. I don't know how my brain was like, oh my gosh, a cat and a bear being friends. That is so cute. That is so cute. And then I went and I I shared it on my Instagram stories because I thought it was so cute. And then obviously I literally went back to my TikTok and I was like, okay, damn, this has to be AI. But then I didn't want to like backpedal, so I just left it alone. And it was just my friend, and she was like, girl, and I was like, what? You think a bear and a cat can't be besties? How dare you? But yeah, I just didn't address it. I was like, yeah. But to this day, I'm embarrassed. And ለእህቶቼ ብቻ ነበር የነገርኳቸው. Now I'm telling a few people, hopefully, and not everybody on the internet. But you never know what videos do well, so shit. Anyways, yeah, it's like almost 20 minutes now, and that's enough. I love you guys. I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful day. And maybe I'll see you tomorrow in another video because we're doing the most. Okay, welcome.